Happy Sunday and welcome to your weekly news recap. I'm Gabriela Perez and here are the top stories of the week. Kicking off the week with an international story, in Sweden the first worker strike in Tesla's history is causing a standoff. The Swedish strike against Tesla has become the longest work stoppage in Sweden since World War II, lasting almost 4 months and spreading to Scandinavia. On October 27, Eve Mattel, the labor union representing Tesla employees in Sweden, officially called for a strike against Tesla. The company has been resisting collective bargaining attempts for the last 5 years, which aim to regulate salaries, working conditions, workers' benefits, and other rights. Musk's refusal to negotiate with workers is a threat to Sweden's entire labor model, which relies on a long-established history of harmonious collective bargaining with supportive unions. Musk may avoid meeting workers' demands because Sweden lacks many labor laws due to its harmonious relations. Denmark and Norway have warned that if Tesla does not sign a collective bargaining agreement with Eve Mattel, it will cease operations at plants in both countries. Next, a Californian was kept in solitary confinement 759 days, isolated from human interaction for 2 years. ICE has used solitary confinement over 14,000 times in its facilities between 2018 and 2023, a practice condemned as torture by human rights groups. The last 90 days alone, 700 people were placed in solitary, with 43 enduring solitary confinement for over a year. The longest solitary confinement period to date was endured by a Mexican woman in San Diego. 2 other cases, both ongoing in Tacoma, Washington, have surpassed this record, with one lasting 817 days and the other lasting 811 days. Researchers have noted that transgender individuals experience an average of 2 months in solitary confinement. As of January 28th, approximately 38,000 people are detained by ICE, with 2/3 having no criminal record and many facing minor offenses such as traffic violations. Moving on, in Lacey, Washington, construction is underway for a $60 million cop city. The plan faced significant backlash from Washington taxpayers. Protests took place during the opening ceremony of the facility last Monday. Despite public opposition, Washington lawmakers avoiding a public vote are pushing forward with the $60 million project. The Lacey City Council unanimously voted to construct the 48,000 square foot facility, which includes a firing range, simulator, defensive tactics training room, and a classroom. However, this will require the demolition of 12 acres of forest. Funding for the project includes $36 million from reserves, $18 million from long-term general obligation bonds or debt, and some federal funds from the American Rescue Plan Act or COVID-19 relief funds. To address the $18 million that will accumulate in debt, the city plans to increase real estate tax revenue. Ending on a positive story, hundreds of fast food workers in California are set to join a union this Friday, marking a historic first for the industry. The California Fast Food Workers Union will be affiliated with the powerful Service Employees International Union, known for its 5 for $15 campaign aimed at increasing the minimum wage. Workers from McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., Subway, and others will be a part of the union. The union has already identified 3 key priorities: annual wage increases, just cause protection to prevent arbitrary firings, and ensuring workers have predictable and sustainable schedules without major changes to their hours. Organizing unions at fast food restaurants has traditionally been challenging due to the industry's fragmented nature, with restaurants operating as franchises rather than a single parent corporation. This partnership between the Service Employees International Union and the California Fast Food Workers Union comes after years of employee walkouts addressing issues such as sexual harassment claims, wage theft, safety concerns, and calls for an increase in minimum wage. From politics to crime, I look forward to delivering you independent coverage every week. Once again, I'm Gabriela Perez. Subscribe and follow my social media pages to catch up on the latest news. I'll see you next week.